All glory and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rafakadash. Double honors to the apostles, Shalom to the hopeful elect.
Did Jacob take advantage of him? Sort of he made a contract when Esau was under distress?
You could say that he took advantage of him, or you could say that Jacob had foresight to understand what's important, what's truly important. He used Esau's own bad traits to take away his birthright. He didn't set up some elaborate scheme. He just waited for the opportunity when Esau, through his own bad traits, went out hunting, probably didn't take any water because he probably said, what do I need? Didn't take any food because he said, I'm so strong. And when he came back, collapsed, feeling like he's going to die, and said, please give me your food. Please give me your food. So Jacob said, okay, give me the birthright.
The book of Genesis, chapter 25, verses 29 and 30. And Jacob sawed pottage, and Esau came from the field, and he was faint. And Esau said to Jacob, feed me, I pray thee, with that same red pottage, for I am faint. Therefore was his name called Edom. Why was that? Because the nasty beast loves red meat. He knew dang well that food wasn't nowhere to be done. He said he is going to faint. Well, what color do the so-called white man turn from being in the sun too long, or his pressure rise? He turned red, because the only time he turned pale blue is when that pressure drops. He came out red all over like a hairy garment. Man, the Lord put a number on him. He was set up to be the red dragon. And you know what? Let's get to the most important thing. The Lord described him to be and is a cunning hunter of the field. That means he likes to murder. He likes to kill fleshly, mostly, okay, that have that color red leaking out of them, okay? He loves to kill humans. He is a hunter towards the righteous. Verses 31 and 32. And Jacob said, sell me this day thy birthright. And Esau said, behold, I am at the point to die. And what profit shall this birthright do to me? You see that? Remember, in that time especially though, yet today as well though, few understand and respect the male's birthright. So while they were in their mother's womb, positioning themselves to come out first was already playing out. You see? But see, people not understanding that this is the Lord's book that he designed. It was meant for him to come out first so he can give it up, take it back, and then we take it, and the Lord comes with his last say so. And what is that? We're going to take it back and rule forever because we are the real Jews. Esau said, what profit shall his birthright do to me? Man, you ain't never give a dang. You just wanted to have one up on us, you know, and guess what? It's backfiring, and it's going to backfire again. And this is how the Lord sent us. This is why the Lord sent us, to prove and to show the truth of the whole matter. It's simple. Verses 33 and 34. And Jacob said, swear to me this day. And he sware unto him, and he sold his birthright unto Jacob. Then Jacob gave Esau bread and pottage of lentils. And he did eat and drink, and rose up and went his way. Those Esau despised his birthright. You see that right there? After this old beast ate, he just got up and left because he ain't care. So what's the problem? You despised your birthright because it was never for you. You are profane. And guess what? You did a form of an act that Cain would do. You didn't care. You didn't care how you presented yourself towards the Lord. Not caring about the inheritance of your father, nor even his father, who was Abraham. You see, the Lord wrote the script, and you blew it, Esau. Man, he even gave it up where he made it where he gave it back to you in a worldly standpoint. And we speaking about the time period right now. Because you out here calling yourself the Jew, knowing you're not. while we are here at the bottom of the totem pole under your oppression. He still gave you a chance to see how you gonna act and what you gonna do. And look how you treat us. You see? So guess what? He's gonna put you to shame. All you that are age-wise enough to know that you're not the real Jew, deep down inside, you know you're not. You don't fit none of the curses. Okay? So how long you gonna go along with this act you got? Let's go to the New Testament and see how the Lord really feels at this point in time right now as well. The book of Romans, chapter 9, let's start at verses 10 and 11. And not only this, but when Rebekah also had conceived by one, even by our father Isaac, for the children being not yet born, neither having done any good or evil, that the purpose of the Most High according to election might stand, not of works, but of him that calleth. See, in the Lord's gathering of creation, right, he handpicked, he elected a remnant of spirits coming from a seed line, a bloodline that he chose as a people to be over all his creation. And out of that bloodline, that seed line, is going to come our Redeemer, Yahweh Shai. And he's going to come on earth and take his throne from the spiritual Satan that uses ESAU, Edom, to dictate his rulership here on earth as we speak. You see, the Lord gave ESAU a time to rule and to be in his heaven here on earth. And that's what he's done. So it seems fair from how the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, is setting everything up, because it's almost our time. But Esau, he won't let go like that. It's already designed that way for him to be like that anyway. So now he wants to hunt us. Why? For telling the truth? For him that calleth, he made it where these two nations of people will have the biggest influence in the earth in the latter times. And that's now. But he is calling only one son of Isaac to be the righteous, while the other will be set up for wickedness and destruction. So why are you mad at us? Why are you making these laws and decrees acting as though we're saying something that's false? Verses 12 and 13. It was said unto her, the elder shall serve the younger. As it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. It says the elder shall serve the younger. Yeah, goes back to Genesis 25:23. Esau came out first, so he's the oldest. Giving up that birthright, man, you did that as a man. And a man's word back then was like pure gold. And that was for our reputation. You see, Jacob had to now find a way for his dad to give him the birthright. And guess what? His mother helped him. Because why? She was in the spirit. She knew Esau was off, an evil child, and even as a man. Jacob probably said, Mom, this nasty fool ate half-cooked meat, and by doing that, he sold his birthright to me. Man, I bet she said within herself, Lord, you was right. So, let's go back to verse 13. As it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. See? Now we do know that the Lord doesn't change, as is written as well, okay? So the same way he felt in the Old Testament is the same way he feels now in the New Testament, which is going on right now. Not the New Covenant. We're speaking about the New Testament, okay? He says he loves us and hates you. We're speaking of you, Esau. That's why you don't want people to know your true name. Oh, we get it. You think he loves you when you setting up a space force to fight against him. What sense that make? You're children of fools, man. He can't stand you. So you take it out on us. Well, that's what this book say that you would do anyway. We just have to endure. And he say we will. The hopeful elect. Let's go ahead and close out on verse 14. What shall we say then? Is there unrighteousness with the Most High? The Most High forbid. That means no. But you would think it would be, all because he hates you, especially the ones claiming to be the Jews. You think it's unrighteousness with who made you? Come on now. Does the potter have power over the clay? It's just bad to be an Edomite who is claiming to be the Lord's people because the Lord is showing that you're not. The Lord said he will bring his people back to the land, not by stealing and claiming it unrighteously. Okay? We speaking about the Bethlehem Declaration. And guess what? What you're doing right now, the temple you call yourself building with your hands and the spiritual mindset of Satan, well, the Lord is going to knock that abominable trash down. We don't be understanding why you all be thinking your foolery is going to stand and last forever. You're just foolish children of Satan. So you come out first, yet you despised it and gave it up. Took it back by force, now mad because we calling you a liar. Well, the script shows you are the one that's fit for destruction and not us. So Mr. So-called rabbi, you are an Edomite, you are a so-called white man, Donald Trump is your brother off that tree, quit denying your race, self-denial is poor self-esteem. We are the birthright. Shalom.